So, after a semi-stressful night, late night and morning from my friend who, her and I were getting close together, and I let her know I didn't want to be in a relationship. She was letting me know that she was hurt by everything. After all the stress from that, after I got over that today, and we made up, and agreed to still be good friends and everything, I just read this text message from my dad. I really wish, I don't know how to focus my camera. Try and figure it out real quick. I don't know. No idea how to focus this thing. Anyways, it says, "How are you doing today? I'm resting from softball. We had 2 double hitters Friday night. I call you Bryce with Buddy. You should go ahead and tell me your real name. It took all of my moral strength not to look at your ID when you were here. I still enjoy doing things with you, even though I know you're not Brock. Just be honest, Bruce, my dad." I think it's been argued, well, not really argued, brought up that my dad probably has schizophrenia, so it's kind of a bummer to get a text message like that out of the blue from him after he's accepted who I am. If he's ever had any of those type of thoughts in the past, he's come to accept that yes, I am his son. I don't know why he would question why I wouldn't be his son. My grandpa on my mom's side is 6'7". I'm 6'8". I obviously look like my 2 sisters. I'm sure I look like him and my mom to an extent also. Yeah, now I have to call him. It's probably going to be a really awkward conversation. Well, it might be. I just don't know what to do. I mean, my dad was weird sometimes. If I send him an actual photocopy of my ID, then he's probably just going to turn around and accuse me of photoshopping or having a fake ID. I don't know. I would love to know what his rationale is. I mean, he's called my parents' house. I've answered the phone. Obviously, I'm not an imposter. I'm not just some extra guy my parents brought in while the real me is off living a life somewhere else. Oh, yeah. I'm getting all my medical records situated since summer 2010 when I actually moved to go be near my dad. When my near fainting problem started. Has to do with the LASIK malpractice lawsuit I'm trying to start. Talking to a lawyer at least, and she said she wouldn't be talking to me if she didn't think that there was something there. So. Yeah. So yeah, I'm huffing and puffing because I'm like really. That kind of upsets me. Like I thought those days were over. If my dad had any delusions, I thought he had majority of them under control. Every now and then, when we talk on the phone, it'll be a completely normal conversation out of the blue. Like for example, he just started chemotherapy. Out of the blue, he mentioned that his doctor was from like Thailand or Taiwan, one of those countries, and he just completely went off the wall, way off in left field, and said that he had a special assignment and was stationed in Taiwan or Thailand, whichever one it was. He was in the army, by the way, for a few years. So I think that's part of the reason why this fire alarm's going off. I think that's part of the reason why he has some of the delusions he has. Well, not because of the army, but I mean, some of his delusions relate to the army, because he'll mention that he was like stationed here or stationed there, and he was only stationed in the United States and England, and he might, as far as I know, he might have stopped at like a Germany airport. So, and I've heard him say that he's like been all over the globe when after him and my mom split up, he's been broke ever since like the 90s. There's no way that he traveled the world, and I'm pretty sure I would have heard about it during all of our conversations through the late 90s and the early 2000s. You think he would have mentioned going to Africa in the Middle East and hanging with Yasser Arafat. That's one of the things he said. He also has said that he has flown through the eye of a hurricane. He says that he played in a Japanese baseball stadium. All these crazy things. And I just wish that he would accept that he has these delusions and just learn to question himself whenever he starts talking about something that might be off the wall or really unique. You should really think about whether it was reality or not. That would be my advice on how he would need to cope with his problems. And then I don't really know about psychiatric medications and what's available out there, but I do know I took a type of psychiatric medication myself, Klonopin, and then later on Valium, and briefly Ativan to try and help my near fainting problem. And just my experience with psychiatrists and studying the psychiatry field, I wouldn't want to go anywhere near any psychiatric medications unless I had to. So, I will close, and hopefully my dad will believe that I am who I am. I am his son. I have no reason to be anyone else. I don't know if he continues to be like this. Maybe if I get some money sometime, we could go take a blood test together. DNA test. Alright, goodbye.